Hi, I'm Paul from pdhsports, leading online racket specialist, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Wilson Blade 98 tennis range. So some of you guys might already know me from doing many sort of squash racket reviews on our YouTube channel, but pdhsports is much more than just a squash racket channel. We cover anything to do with any racket sport, so tennis, badminton, racquetball. We cover it all, and today I've got Ollie with me, who works at pdhsports but is also our sort of main tennis expert. So Ollie is going to sort of be taking the reins on the review of these rackets, and the main one we're going to be covering is the Blade 98S, and then we're going to look at the other models within the range and how they might fit a racket that you are looking for.
So today we're taking a look at the Wilson Blade 98S, and I've been a really big fan of this racket because it's a slightly lighter weight version of the standard Wilson Blade 98. With the slightly lighter racket, it's slightly more manoeuvrable and just makes it, like I say, a little bit more user-friendly, which is really enjoyable. The racket does come with a slight drawback that is still an expensive racket. However, it's definitely worth the money that you spend. It integrates quite a lot of nice technologies, such as the Countervail, which basically they infuse a piece of carbon into the throat of the racket, which basically dampens the feel, making you be able to play for longer. So this racket's aimed at a majority of club players and above. Although it is still a nice open sweet spot and a nice friendly string pattern, it still is quite a thin beamed racket, which for some players is still quite difficult to use. However, it does feel with the Countervail like it's got a lot more forgiveness than the majority of other rackets. So this racket obviously comes in at 294 grams, whereas the standard Wilson Blade 98 comes in at 304. So it's a slightly more lighter racket, which is really nice for manoeuvrability at the net. It comes in at 4 points headlight balance, which again, nice and manoeuvrable, but still with the closer to even balance, you get a lot of power going through the frame.
Okay, right, thanks for that, Ollie. So you've just been playing with the Blade 98S. How did you find that blade?
Yeah, it was really nice. With the slightly lighter weight, it was really manoeuvrable and could get a lot of spin on the ball with a little slightly more whippy swing, but it was dead nice to play with.
Within the blade range, there's many different stringing patterns and weights. I know in your bag you've actually got the 18 by 20?
Yeah, the 18 by 20 98.
So that's a little bit heavier. What were the sort of main differences would you find?
It's just a lot more forgiving for the off-centered hits, whereas with the 18-20 I felt like I could point and shoot a little bit more because I was not worrying about the mis-centered hits as much. I could just aim where I wanted and swing fast.
So probably for like an average club player like myself, you know, I would find the 18-20 maybe a little bit unforgiving.
Yeah.
And that would be something that would be more suited to my game. Yeah. And also, you know, we know within the range there's some lighter models as well. So who would they be targeted at? Yeah,
so you have a lot lighter models. For example, the 98S is a slightly more forgiving version of the Blade 18 by 20. But also there's the ultra light, the light, which are more aimed at sort of juniors looking for their first full frame. But also just those more players looking for a little bit more manoeuvrability at club level, so really wide variety.
Okay, right, so brilliant. So there you have it. So that's a little insight into the Blade 98 range. As we said, it's available at pdhsports. We've got all of the sort of different tennis rackets, brands. They're all available. So yeah, don't forget to check out the website, pdhsports.com. And you know, feel free to comment down below, and if you like what you've seen, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I can never say subscribe. Yeah,